Do men really like it when women are bold enough to make the first move?
Hell no. Like, men love when women make the first move.
86% of women who make the move end up marrying that person.
That makes a ton of sense. I love when a woman makes the move.
How do you feel about that masculine energy of a woman saying, hey, can I take you out? Not just I want to get to know you, but like, I want to take you on a date.
I don't mind.
You would like it?
I don't care. Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing. Like, do guys get turned off by when a good? But think about that. In this new bad era, I think that men are not as turned off by it.
I think that there's something psychological there.
Women are finally wondering, is it their turn to approach? I want you to imagine something for a moment. Picture a world where a woman made the first move. Not in a masculine way, not chasing, not proving anything. Just walking over with a warm smile and saying, "Hi, I noticed you. What is your name?" Imagine the shock on a man's face. Not fear, not confusion, just surprised. Really surprised. Because most men have never heard those words in their entire life. A woman said hello first. Do you understand how rare that is? If you walked into a room right now and asked 100 men, how many women have approached you in your lifetime? Most of them would say 0, right? Not 10, not 5, 0. But these same men are expected to approach women every day with confidence, in any setting, in any mood, with no signs, no warmth, no help, no safety. And now something interesting is happening. Women are finally asking the one question they were never supposed to ask. Should I start the moment now? Not chase him, not compete with him, but start something. One look, one smile, one hello, because waiting doesn't feel the same anymore. It feels empty, silent, like nothing will ever happen unless someone breaks the ice. So let's talk about the world we're living in right now. A world where men pulled back, where women noticed, and where the first step might not belong to just only one side anymore.
From a guy's perspective, is it weird if a girl were to approach you and be like, hey, I think you're really attractive. Like, my name is so-and-so. Because today, I seen these two gentlemen. They came in the coffee shop as I was working, and they were very attractive men. And we made eye contact and all of that. But I didn't know if, like, it would be weird if I went up to them and would have been like, hey, like, I think you're really cute. Like, is that, would you guys appreciate that? I don't know.
Men can't read interest anymore. Men notice beauty instantly. Men are visual. Men see everything. But beauty has nothing to do with approach anymore. Men do not approach beauty. Men approach openness. And openness is the one thing missing today. Women think they're being polite. Men think they're being rejected. Women think they're mutual. Men think they're closed off. Women think they look calm. Men think they look unapproachable. Most men are not confident enough to risk misreading silence, not in this generation. Men want clarity. Women want men to guess. And that's where everything goes wrong. A man sees a woman who is walking fast, looking down, wearing earbuds, on her phone, looking serious, thinking deeply, protecting her energy. She doesn't look mean. She doesn't look rude. She doesn't even look cold. She looks human. But to a man, all of that says the same thing. Not now. This is why women feel invisible and men feel unwanted. Not because something is wrong with either side, but because no one is showing anything anymore.
But we're in a weird time, I think, where like a lot of good guys, I hear it from women. They're like, oh, guys are like, whatever. They don't make moves these days.
Correct.
Here's the truth that hurts. Men are not scared of rejection. They're scared of disrespect. A man can handle a polite number, but he cannot handle a loud reaction, an eye roll, a crowd staring, a friend recording, a TikTok story about him, or a moment that makes him feel small. Women only see the rejection moment. Men see the risk behind the rejection. The world changed. Men learned that one misunderstanding can turn into gossip. One hello can sound wrong. One wrong moment can follow him, so men protect themselves, not from women, but from humiliation. This is why good men approach less. They have the most to lose. Women ask, why do men stare but never say anything? Because staring is safe. Approaching is not. A man can look from a distance and protect his dignity. But if he approaches without a clear signal, he risks everything. So, women think men are not interested. Men think women do not want them. Both sides are wrong, but only men pay the price for guessing wrong. Women say, oh, I gave him hints, but a hint to a woman is invisible to a man. She thinks, oh, I walked near him. I looked up once. I smiled in my mind. I fixed my hair. A man sees none of that. Men do not read subtlety. Men do not decode body language like women do. Men need clarity. A man needs something real, something noticeable, not a passing glance, not a half-second look, not a micro expression. And here's a shocking part. Many women hide their interest when they like someone. They freeze. Their face gets serious. Their body, it stiffens. They avoid his eyes. To a woman, that feels romantic. To a man, that feels like rejection. Women say, oh, if he wanted me, he would approach. Men say, if she wanted me, she would show it. Both sides are waiting. Both sides feel ignored. Both sides feel confused. This is the quiet that kills connection in our generation.
And then from the woman's side, a lot of it is like, well, no, if he wants me, like guy pursues. So it's like this, okay, then no one's going to do anything.
Exactly.
Women say, oh, I want men to approach me. But here's the truth. No one really says. Women only wants to be approached by the men they already like. If the wrong guy approaches, she gets annoyed. If the right guy approaches, she calls it confidence. Same action, different reaction. Men see this. Men feel this. Men remember this. A woman can embarrass a man without saying a word. One look, one attitude, one loud friend, one laugh. And suddenly, a man who tried to be kind feels like a joke. So men stop gambling with their dignity. They do not approach in groups, gyms, grocery stores, workplaces, parking lots, or public spaces because the rules are confusing. Approach is only welcome if she already likes him. But he will not know that unless she shows something first. This is why more women are beginning to consider making the first move, not chasing, just breaking the silence. Here's something women never admit. Women avoid approaching not because they cannot, but because rejection breaks them faster. A woman gets rejected once and thinks something is wrong with her. A man gets rejected 20 times and tries again. Not because men are stronger, because men, they have no choice. Women romanticize moments. Men create them. Women imagine conversations. Men start them. Women wait for a spark. Men, they walk right into the unknown. Women think interest is enough. Men know invitation is what matters. This is why women freeze in real life when they finally see a man they like. They panic, they hide it, they shut down. And the man sees nothing. This happens in coffee shops, gyms, at work, even in church. Women pray for love while avoiding the man sitting 3 seats away from her. Faith can put you in the same room. Warmth puts you in the same moment. But warmth never comes if no one ever shows it.
Why is it that y'all like to throw out compliments to women, telling them how beautiful they are and how you like the way they look and blah, 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 but you don't ask for their number?
I'm not the only girl who's noticed that guys don't come up to us in public anymore. Like, they'll just stare at you across the bar and hope that you do something about it. That's the epitome of what dating apps feel like. It's just a bunch of guys staring at your profile, liking you quietly, but saying nothing. And I'm sitting there like, are we ever gonna speak?
Men protect their peace more than anything now. A man checks a woman's energy before he approaches. If she looks serious or stressed or tired, he will respect her space. Women underestimate how often they look unavailable, not because they're rude, but because life weighs on them. Men do not want to add pressure to someone who already looks heavy. Women think men are rejecting them. Men think they're respecting them. Women confuse male neutrality with disinterest. Men confuse female seriousness with rejection. This is why everything feels so complicated today. Masculine men avoid chaos. They avoid loud energy. They avoid drama. They avoid disrespect. Not because they're afraid, but because peace is the new luxury. If a woman wants a man to take the lead, she has to show him the moment is safe to enter. This is the part women are starting to understand. Making the first move doesn't mean chasing a man. It means creating a moment where the man feels welcome, not masculine energy, feminine invitation, a soft look, a warm smile, a little hello, a simple question. Men do not need women to pursue them. They need women to signal them. Women want men to lead. Men want women to open the door. Both can be true. A confident man will walk through the door, but he needs to know the door is open. This is why women are asking the question, should I make the first move? Or at least the first sign? Because connection doesn't begin with pursuit. It begins with permission.
They might not come and talk to me, so I have to make the first move.
Yeah.
Talk to a guy. So it's not just about the guys that think that they can move.
Yeah.
Just because you move to me doesn't mean I want you.
Period.
I'm gonna go for the people that I want.
That makes so much sense. You are preaching on this episode.
So, what happens if women start doing it? Here's the question we need to ask. What would the dating world look like if more women started the moment? Would men relax? Would men open up? Would men trust again? Would men stop feeling like the villain for trying? Would good men finally be noticed? Would shy men get a chance? Would connection happen faster? Women do not need to chase, but women might need to participate, to show interest first, to break the silence, to give men something real to respond to. A woman showing interest doesn't lower her value. It raises the connection. A man does not need a woman to walk across the room. He just needs to know that he will not get punished for trying. Sometimes one warm moment is all it takes. One real smile, one hello, one spark that tells him he can come closer. Connection isn't about who moves first. It's about who moves at all. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Do you think women should make the first move more often? Do men really need clear signals now? Share your thoughts below. As you already know, it's been your girl, Remi Rene. I'll see you guys in my next video.